Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the ReBoot Review,
It's Alphanumeric.
I'm Robin.
I'm Katie.
And we're going to watch some ReBoot while talking about said ReBoot.
We love ReBoot.
We sure do. And you probably do too, so stick around.
I hope you do.
Yeah. This would be weird.
You will.
You will. I mean, unless you just really like us.
Well,
there's
that's
that.
okay.
That's okay too.
That's acceptable.
And maybe you really like this episode that we were watching, the episode with no name, which, I was trying to remember when I was prepping for this what this episode was called, and I could not remember. And I knew there was an episode with this name, and I couldn't make the connection that it was this episode and this name together.
Maybe that was the point.
The idea, yeah. I think it's mostly that they wanted to call an episode that. And this was the one they decided, because it's a reference to a song name, right? The Horse with No Name.
Right.
So,
I don't know that song, extremely well. I liked it.
Yeah, I think they were just let's name this after this song because we're cool like that.
The desert on a horse with no name.
With the horse.
On an episode with no name.
And I think they were just a bunch of people who were we
we
don't care that teenagers don't know the song or care.
That's a classic theme that we've discovered watching this show.
Yeah, another thing
Creators
I learned
do not
ReBoot.
care about who's watching it.
No, they often don't. They're just amusing themselves.
Yeah.
And as far as whether it's relevant to the show, I don't remember super specifically. So here's an idea. Let's start watching the show.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to start this episode now. The last time we see this opening sequence, actually.
I'll miss it.
Yeah, me too. And I was just remembering how that guitar riff that comes in at that point is such a season 3 thing. Not something they would. Yeah, it's new show, new attitude. That was really the whole season 3.
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. They wanted to make it heavier with guitar riffs.
Yeah, basically. Well, that was how you made everything heavier in the 90s. You
Yes,
added
that's
guitar.
true.
You added metal guitar to it, and
Yes. Whoa, dude, this is heavy. Oh, the memories.
Yeah.
Remember how we were so excited about the new credit sequence?
Yeah, and what's
and now we're
this going to be?
we already saw that. Oh,
Yeah.
the bad episode.
Yeah, exactly.
The
yeah.
weird episode.
Yeah.
Format?
We know what all
The
this means
hokey
now.
episode.
Yeah.
I am a renegade.
I say this, but of course I loved it all.
Oh, yeah. It felt so fresh. Okay, this opening. This is really cool, though. I love that. I love how the rotating doors kind of echoes the Mortal Kombat style game that they lost in Game Over. This is really effective to me with the music and the I guess they are in a desert, so maybe that's why they called it that.
I'm almost wondering if
that was the tenuous connection
I don't know
that they
the
used to
song so well,
justify.
that maybe there's something else to it.
No, I really think this is probably it.
The desert.
Yeah, we're in a desert. And we couldn't think of what else to name the episode. I guess there's some kind of westerny moments that happen too.
I'm thinking the standoff.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing I remember about this episode.
The tavern.
Yeah.
Nice bubble sounds.
Yeah, a good Foley there. Oh, stormtroopers.
Love
and also
it.
something that looks like it came out of Silent Hill. That was super creepy.
Glitch. Scanner. Yes!
Whoa! Enzo, what is it? What did you find?
Andrea, we're in a system with ports to the net.
I think it's funny because back then
Alphanumeric.
it would have been kind of hard to
We're
find a
true.
computer with ports to
Yeah,
the net.
yeah.
Now it's
Going home.
Yeah.
Andrea, we found one that doesn't have one. Oh, what?
I don't. Why did they think that would work? I just.
Watch where you're going, buddy.
My most humble of apologies, oh great and wise guardian, sir. So terribly sorry.
I feel like I should be able to know who this voice actor is.
I know.
And I can't off the top of my head, but that might be one I'll look up.
Probably saw my key tool.
Okay, given how extraordinarily valuable key tools are established as being, you'd think they'd be a little more securely affixed to your person.
No kidding.
I guess this one's broken though, so maybe the screws that hold it on normally are busted.
Yeah, that's right. We can give him that. Or maybe Enzo's just incredibly bad with his stuff.
You know what? I believe that more.
Yeah.
Shall we do some shopping? Just for a while. Then we'll find us a transport to mainframe.
I like how she's
Girls
not
and
even
shopping.
gonna help him try to get his keytool back.
That's true. Well, she just trusts him so much. She's
I
like,
guess.
"Hey, go get your toy, sweetie."
Yeah, right. Exactly. Whee! Now
that's,
this
that's
is
a
good
$6 million
slow-mo.
man thing, isn't it? With
Oh,
that sound effect,
yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. I think. That's a cool angle. I like that. Not the guy you want to steal from.
No. What's the game? The one where you're jumping all over
Oh,
the
Prince
place.
of Persia?
Yeah, Prince of Persia.
Yeah, it's very
There you
Prince
go.
of Persia, isn't it?
This is where they got the idea.
Yeah.
I'm getting too big for this.
Cute.
That is. I also have a lot of questions about floppy disks existing inside of a computer.
Ooh. Very meta.
It is.
Wardrobe upgrade?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
And her facial expression is really good there. I
Yes.
like how they set it up first
Also,
with
like,
her looking.
not gonna help him.
No, that's a lost cause.
Yeah. He's
And
like,
Andrea does not touch snakes. I'm sorry. That's
he's like, well, I'm a documentarian, so
Yeah.
he would really be getting involved with the subject. And
This is
ethically
still
speaking.
cool.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
like the second shot I've seen it, I'm like, nope, still cool. Still like it.
Guardians! The Guardians are coming!
Yeah, this is the episode that establishes the Guardians are the bad guys now. That's the main point of this one in the story arc.
Yeah.
Let's do the job and get out of this 2-bit system.
I'm really impressed with how that guy's sunglasses are rendered.
I
Like,
missed
they look
it.
very
I wasn't
real.
really paying
the
attention.
guy who just has the normal dark side like sunglasses on.
Sidebar. I hadn't noticed. The bar's called sidebar.
That is good.
And like, it's a really cool idea too, of course, with the Guardians being bad.
Yeah.
It's just a really neat way to,
yeah, kind of tie it back into
like, the new.
like the new, a new kind of story for
Yeah.
it, and make it again feel bigger than it did before.
Yeah, but of course they couldn't address it for how many years
Yeah,
afterward?
yeah,
We'll talk about that later.
yes. That's a much larger conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like this was kind of a fan favorite character.
How many times do I have to say,
Yeah.
if you feel the need to vomit, don't.
Yeah.
Like she never got
should've
quite as much
been-
as he wanted of her.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's funny how there's so many different shows that have that character in it.
yeah.
Hello? I'd like to book passage with you.
You have a strong constitution? My last group didn't.
We can hold our own.
Okay, you got your authorization codes?
What do you mean?
Well, I can't take you anywhere without authorization
Okay, and she
codes.
sounds super
But we-
familiar.
I know, I
too.
agree.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like,
driving me
gosh,
crazy.
who is
Internet
that? I know
travel
who
is
that is.
restricted. Where you been, playing games?
Well, yes, actually. Wait a nano. Who restricted travel?
Well, you have been out of the loop, haven't you? The Guardians did.
Dun, 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 dun. I love just change a few of the notes. and then
Yeah,
it
pretty
won't
much.
Be...
So much TV and film music is re-engineered other music. Like people,
Yeah.
I've been in the sessions before with the musicians where you're like, we want this song, but not this song. It's such a standard thing to say,
and then you,
especially when you're
Not
trying to
that
make
hard.
something that's deliberately referencey, like all the Star Warsiness that's in this episode.
Yeah.
Which I'd forgotten how Star Warsy this episode is.
Yes, me too, actually.
There's a good little squeak sound effect that went with that too.
IO shot, please.
Definitely another joke I would probably understand if I was a more computery person.
Yes. Yeah, there's so many jokes that I'm like, I bet that was a thing.
Yeah, you can just tell by how they framed it.
You have something of mine. I want it back. Now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Glitch. Homing signal.
Or Glitch, come here. I mean, really.
Glitch, here, boy, come on.
You were saying?
Who loves me the most? Okay, you stand on one side of the room. I'll stand on the other. We'll both call to him.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy. We can do this the hard way. Gun. Targeting.
You are one. Ah!
Right?
Or
Like,
we can
low
do it
blow.
my way. Gun. Death Blossom mode.
Just starts spinning. I mean, really? Did it have
how
to
effective
spin?
is that going to be?
Death Blossom.
Anyone who wants to live, leave. I just want a quiet drink.
This is a scene that does a good job with lipsticks all over everywhere. Yeah, this does a good job with like using quiet and music judiciously.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very effective silence in that scene.
You gonna pay for that drink?
At this point,
Yeah, I guess not.
You got a deletion wish?
I'm looking for Guardian 452.
Imagine that. So am I.
What have you done with Bob?
Who are you?
okay, why would he expect him to know who
Turbo
Guardian
Prime
452 is and not know that his name is Bob?
I think.
Because he was shocked when Turbo said Bob.
Oh,
And then he's like,
oh,
but he already
yeah.
said Guardian 452, so what makes you think he would not know that that is Bob?
Why would the
That is a
Guardians
very
restrict
good point.
Apparently, they have their own
I
agenda.
mean, maybe they don't usually
Something
refer
about
to each other by name
controlling
unless
and
they're
knowing
pals.
Yeah, maybe
Because we
that's
do know
it.
Turbo
Talking
was
about the
Bob's
same
pal.
Guardians, right?
Yeah.
To mend and defend?
Yes, the same.
Yeah, I think this character hosted the
But now it's
ride.
divide and render.
'Cause there was
for their
a-
own cause.
There was like a
Do you know
ride of some
anyone
kind.
that can
Wasn't-
help us?
It's in your art book.
I do, but they're all in that prison.
It was like a
Locked up
ride on,
and
or like an
waiting
no, it was like an
deletion.
IMAX thing.
Receive the
Oh,
There was like an IMAX
yes,
experience,
yes,
and I think
yes.
she was the host of the IMAX experience,
ruined my
which is very
life.
smart,
That
very
is
clever.
Very, yeah.
Containment field.
Okay, that is a very legit response from Matrix, though, because you know if he knew that Turbo was the person
I'm
who
happy that
closed
we've
mainframe off
established who I
from
am.
Yes.
the net in the first place, like yeah, this guy did ruin your
Who
life.
you are,
Thanks,
what you're
Turbo.
doing with Bob's
Yeah.
Guardian protocol.
I'm not telling you anything. You tried to destroy mainframe.
Mainframe. You're from Mainframe? What's your name, son?
You can call me Matrix.
Matrix. Enzo Matrix?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Copeland, release field.
I always wanted to know more keytool
Where in the
names.
code have you
When I learned that they
Yes.
all had different names when he said
Game
Copeland, I was like,
After
oh, give me
Megabyte
all the
shot
keytool
bomb,
names.
I know.
I want to know
mainframe's
which ones are
only
like cute. and
Like
hope.
Glitch.
Yeah.
Right. I played a game I couldn't win, and instead of being deleted, Andrea, Frisket, and I stayed with the game. We've been trying to get home ever since.
You haven't been away for as long as you think. By my reckoning, you should only be 1-1.
What?
Don't you know game time is accelerating?
What?
You piled up faster
Don't
in
you
there
know you've been
than
acting
you are
like an 11-year-old for like ever?
Especially
This is not the way grown-ups act, Enzo Matrix.
Glitch?
The most accurate comment we've ever said on this show.
You've been very honored, Matrix. A keytool selects their guardian. Few were chosen, and I know Glitch would never choose poorly.
No, he just felt sorry for
Glitch
you,
is
I think.
He was
Yes.
when I got him. Megabyte.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help. Listen, I came to warn you.
Oh, that was
thinking
like
you were Bob.
clearly a downward
Yeah.
glance to show the Damon infection veins.
What did you say your format was again?
I'm a search engine. I'll explain. What in the net?
Matrix. Gotta go.
And I thought I loved excitement.
Right? And like that doesn't mean anything to her right now, does it? Did she explain who Matrix was before she was like, oh, Matrix, gotta go?
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, I don't want to know.
Is he a terrorist? I mean, like, look what he's doing.
We're here for the Rogue Guardian Bob. Throw down your weapons and come out.
Also, it was super cool to see like a pretty cool chick guardian.
Yes, it's true.
Do
Yeah,
your
finally.
personality chips.
Even if she is evil.
No.
Yeah, but still
Why?
cool.
So if Turbo
You were gonna warn me about
is
something?
explaining that they're bad guys, like,
This.
and then like, why should they care about getting
It's the
a
infection,
rogue
but I'm
guardian?
strong
Like,
enough
who's
to
in?
still fighting.
Is it Damon who wants this rogue guardian?
I think that is like, I think, wasn't it that Bob was the last uninfected guardian left?
Was he the only one?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
Much worse.
okay, then that would
A
explain everything.
supervisor, Damon. She's infected the entire Guardian collective.
Thank you, Turbo.
For you?
And Bob.
Oh, well, I guess technically
But I'm only a cadet.
Matrix
version
is
one.
a sort of guardian.
Now we've
Yeah.
established he's 11,
Sure.
so
More drones are on the way. Damon must have that Guardian.
man, they definitely stole her face from the face of the girl in the
That's too bad you weren't able to come. to the
superhero
academy.
episode.
Yeah, she
You would've
definitely
made a
has
first-rate
the
guardian.
Pixel, I think was her name,
Was it
that character.
Pixel?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
You can
Super
blame
long.
That
Damon.
face.
She arranged the web creature. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, did I hear that correctly? Does this episode retcon that
Doesn't
Damon
matter
Yes,
where you
did the
go.
web creature.
Got a lock on your
I mean, I guess I
They'll
don't see
always
why
be able to
not.
track you.
Otherwise, it would have just
Not
felt
if
like a
I do
totally
this.
random happening. Like previously, it
Yeah.
was just treated as a coincidence. So why not try to give it a story
Well, didn't
explanation, right?
it came in through
Through Hex's mirror.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, so I guess it was all Damon.
yeah.
All
Damon and
all
Mike the
right.
TV singing that high note.
Yeah.
Hey, I did remnant, but he reclined it.
It only makes
No
sense
matter,
that
it's
Mike
already
does what
dead.
he does later.
Is he spy?
True.
The one you seek was with others, a female and a dog. Capture them and you will draw out the renegade.
His eyeball really
That-
bothers
I
me.
know that
it's
bloodshot
just-
eyeball is
Damon
not nice
lies
to
in
look at.
Bob's
No.
protocol, and you need his codes to get back into mainframe.
I have to find Bob so he can save the entire net.
Dun-dun-dun.
So this was his confirmation, basically, that Bob is alive, at least, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it seems like Turbo knows he's out there somewhere, which is why they're looking for him, presumably.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you just hate these little delays?
I'm not sure if Frisket gets the subtlety of your wink.
No, I don't think so somehow.
But then
No,
again,
Frisket
he
just
is
likes
Frisket,
he
so-
is, but I think he just likes growling at strangers more than anything else.
Yes.
How did they commandeer that blimp?
They can commandeer anything.
That's true.
What?
They are guardians.
kind of a neat angle.
It is, yeah. Also quite
Great.
gruesome.
Great. I don't remember that bit.
Yeah. No, me either. I think I
I
kind of
came as
remembered it
fast
as
as
it
I
was
could.
leading up to it, but
Mhm.
And my men?
Dead.
Don't ask.
same thing.
He was wondering if your drone has a personality chip.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Frisket.
I forgot about bored Frisket in this scene.
Don't tell me. I'm under arrest.
You wish.
Also, the music is clearly meant to be derivative, but still nicely done.
Yeah, it's true. It's good.
That seems to me that counts as drawing, though. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
also love that lady's ultra long eyelashes,
Yes.
like the freakishly long and straight. I wonder how much of this, I mean, it clearly alludes to famous Western film standoffs, which
Yeah.
again might be why it's called the episode with no name. But like, did they have to fill space in this episode?
I know what
Were
you
they-
mean. Yes. Like I was sitting here, I'm like, okay.
Okay, so when does it? Wait, does Andrea sweat blue? That's a cool detail.
I thought it was just wet.
Me too, but then I looked at it and like, it's kind of the same blue as like her hair.
Brutal.
Yeah, seriously.
That's her blood.
Yeah, basically.
Nailed it.
I'm really glad that expression did not exist
Are you sure your friends
as
are okay?
ubiquitously when they made this episode. Because
Yes.
that would have been the fastest way to ruin it.
What are you saying?
Nothing at all.
Tear. Thanks, Cadet. Copeland, portal.
Why don't you come with us to search for Bob?
I'm more valuable to you where I am. You'll always have a friend on the inside, as long as I can fight off this infection.
Then I guess
I'm
this
more
is
valuable to
where
you
we
as a
part
recurring
ways.
character. It would only take away from
Yes.
the narrative if you tried to bring me along.
Adios.
Okay, for what it's worth, though, I do remember it being exciting to actually see Turbo's face and like be introduced to the character
that's
as a
good
character.
point. Yeah.
Up to.
That was always cool.
Because, I mean,
Saying goodbye to a
he
new friend.
seems so mysterious and cool
Turbo.
Yeah.
in previous
No,
season.
no,
In the
it's
previous
okay.
season.
He's on our side.
Turns out he was a cool
He had
dude
some
all
interesting
along.
news.
Yeah. Except he
totally
gets really
misunderstood
lame
him.
later, though.
That
Yeah,
doesn't he?
well, I mean, he
The
spends
Guardians
his
have
whole time
restricted
succumbing
all
to the
metric.
Damon virus.
Yeah.
It's
So
okay. We'll get a ship.
How?
Something will come up. Glitch. Scan for
yeah,
possible
Enzo did not
transport.
inherit his sister's planning capabilities.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Capacitor?
Oh yeah, and I remember that moment being very exciting for all the people who love. Well, I mean, all of us in general.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, Captain Capacitor always had a lot of fans.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
for having appeared once in the series, that episode was super popular, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's, again, one of those characters who you'd think had been in it a
More,
thousand times.
yeah.
Well, maybe not a
And
thousand,
not-
but at least 3.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, no.
I
that
enjoyed
was-
that episode. It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was neat.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that too. I think they do a good job of suspense. You get to see some cool stuff like Turbo.
And introducing the
And-
new storyline that really, at that time, was really cool.
I was so psyched for that story.
Yeah, but that's the thing is nothing can ever live up
To what you imagine
the
it
things
could
you
be.
set it up to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really true. And they had to clear up this story first, and that was what they sort of focused on. But it was really cool to be introduced to it. It was super cool to meet Guardians, like other Guardians, really for the
Yeah.
first time, and see what they were like. And fun action scenes. The rooftop running sequence was cool.
and funny.
And
Like
fun-
it got back
yeah.
to some of their fun action too that they do. So
it's a fun episode. It's a cool episode. It kind of has everything you want in ReBoot, even if it has a title that you can never quite remember to associate with that episode.
I'm sure it's because we're just not that worldly. I'm sure there are lots of reasons.
Yeah.
And we just don't know.
Don't pay attention to them. Well, I guess the whole Western thing.
Well, I spent my life dedicated to ReBoot. So
Yes.
I only know the things that are related to ReBoot.
I can't tell you about old folk songs. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is the episode with no name, which I'll probably remember from now on is the name of this episode. Any last thoughts on it? I guess we just kind of summed it up.
We really did. Yeah. It was nice.
So,
solid little episode.
Yeah, it is. And so until the next episode, once again, this has been the ReBoot Review. I'm Robin.
I'm Katie.
And stay frosty.
Nailed it. Okay, I know she didn't say that.